Welcome, everyone, to a special Sunday edition of Analog Allies, episode 38. I guess we could call this the snowed in edition, because I don't know where you are, but where I am, there's already like 5 or 6 inches of snow, and it's supposed to snow for another 9 fucking hours. So
yeah, it's pretty bad here. It's horrible.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm dumb. Sorry, what?
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Someone knocked on my door and asked if I wanted them to shovel my driveway, and I said no because I'm like, I'll do it myself. But then I really looked at it. I'm like, damn, I should have just had them do it. $20 is probably worth it.
Yeah, for $20. See, this is where people ask, well, why would you move in somewhere that has a homeowners association? This is why, motherfucker. There is a team of people in my neighborhood doing sidewalks. There's like 4 plows going around. It's great. I just get to watch other people freeze to death, hopefully for respectable wages. But at the end of the day, you know, that's not my problem. I can't worry about that too much. Shout outs to our channel members in the chat. We got Jazzman, Superman, Oh Man, Brian, Michelle in the building. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone is staying warm and toasty. Brandon keeps losing power and it comes back on. That is one of the benefits of living directly across the street from a 24-hour fire station. Unless something crazy happens, we're probably not going to lose power. But I'm going to knock on wood because I'll fucking freeze to death. I literally, before the show, what's up, Agent Redbeard and John? Before the show, I was just kind of watching people plowing, and I looked at the street, and there was a Honda CRV with the tailgate opened and a guy attached to the tailgate on a snowboard going down the street. They were hauling ass too. I was like, damn, that looks kind of fun. If my feet weren't all fucked up, I might want to get out there and try it out. Brett, you've been playing anything?
Yeah, I've been pretty much nonstop playing Dragon Age: The Veilguard. I played literally from when I woke up until I went to sleep yesterday.
How are you? How are you enjoying it?
It's good. It's not as, I wouldn't say it's story-wise as good as like Dragon Age Origins. And I actually really like Dragon Age 2's story. Obviously, the structure of the game was weird because it was a rush job, but there is some cringe that people talked about when it comes to some of the storylines. But ultimately, the main story and some of the writing, I think, is pretty solid. But there is some rough spots, and the combat is a bit repetitive, sadly.
Sean G gifting a stash membership. Appreciate you, Sean G. If you are the recipient of that, make sure you give Sean G a big thank you for that. Also, is that it?
Did you play any Dragon Age games?
No. It's too for me. You know what I'm saying? They're a little
fantasy.
Yeah. Like I like fantasy, but that's like a little because it's based off of like D&D, right?
No, it's heavily inspired by D&D. You're thinking of Baldur's Gate.
Same thing. Like I'm not fucking a bear or something like that, or
there's no bear fucking in this game. That's Baldur's Gate.
That you know of.
Depends on what you mean by bear, like the animal bear or the gay bear.
Do you know I have a following in that community? Shout outs to all my bear viewers. A viewer, pal. I do not care. Yeah, so I've been playing more. I still haven't finished Detroit. Like I'll play it for an hour and then I'll kind of forget about
How have
it
you
for like
not finished
a
that?
day or two. I have to be close to the end. I did fuck, what have I done? I did the chase and then I died and then I did the stuff at Jericho and then
Do you know what, like, what chapter?
I just did the where you take over the news station.
I feel like that is a late game.
Yeah. So I don't know. I might finish that up today. I saw someone in the chat say they picked up a Portal because of my video. Most of my PlayStation playing has been on the Portal. I am I've been really enjoying the Portal lately, man. Like if there's something I want to watch on TV or something, or I'm just trying to lay back and relax, like it's actually been very good to me. And I honestly I like the quality of the streaming stuff. Like, I don't want to I would like to finish Rebirth at some point in time if I can
Yes.
get past fucking Paddington Bear, which is exactly where I am at right now.
Dude, just skip the side stuff if it's messing up the pacing.
It's not side. I have to learn how to fly the chocobo. They're forcing me to. It's the main.
I mean, there's a lot of side stuff that's padding too.
Yeah. But I like that I can just boot that up and it just boots up. Like I don't have to re-download it because it's no longer on my PS5. But I have been playing a lot of Remake on the Switch 2. I ended up picking up the Switch 2 version. I was kind of on the fence. It's weird because I was kind of on the fence about it. I was like, oh, I don't know. And then I just started feeling kind of crappy this weekend. And I was like, well, let me just play this. And I have been playing a lot of it. And I have to say, it's, I made a video on it today, so go watch it. But it is pretty damn impressive. Like, all things considered, like, it definitely gives you that sort of feeling at times, especially when you're playing in docked mode with like on a nice HDR television, where you're like, I don't feel like I'm playing a current Nintendo platform with this game. Mm-hmm. And honestly, even though Cyberpunk was very impressive, I feel like I get that feeling more often with Remake than I do. And that's not to say that it's a PS4 game. No shit. It's a great looking PS4 game that honestly still looks a lot better than a lot of like modern titles do.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
I don't really equate that into the conversation, but and I mean for $40, like it's one of the best values on the system.
I'm tempted to buy it again on Xbox because it's play anywhere, so I'd get the Xbox Ally version for free if I bought it. But I have a feeling because Final Fantasy 1 and 2 just came to Game Pass, I think they're gonna keep going up, and it's gonna end up on Game Pass sooner or later.
I mean, could be right.
But I was gonna ask you. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
In the Switch version, do you remember the door controversy of the first game?
They fixed that. They patched that in the game.
Like even in the PS4 version.
Yeah, they patched that because I remember that thing. Yeah, they patched that way back in the day.
That door was hilarious.
RGT, what are your thoughts on the $120 premium pricing for Horizon 6? And is your local Fight Club Waffle House still open? Stay safe, everyone. In the Northeast, we don't have Waffle Houses, like, because there's just so many diners, because there's so many like Greeks, Middle Eastern people, and Italian people, and they all run diners. Like literally every couple of blocks, there's a diner. So we don't really have any Waffle Houses. We'll talk about Horizon 6. I'll keep it a buck. I haven't looked into the $120 premium pricing, pal, but I'll check it out. And you know what? Brett will look at it and then he will discuss it when we talk about that. The Real Console Fanboy with a $9.99er. Thank you so much for that. Let me give you a. Where the fuck are my sound effects?
Do a gong. Yes.
RGT, you do the best cameos, bro. Thanks so much for doing that. You always go above and beyond and add your personality to it. Thanks again. No problem, broski. Cameo.com/RGT_85 if you ever want me to talk about something. Gingerbread Tiger Woods with a $5 dono. RGT, I enjoyed your review of Final Fantasy on Switch 2. Thank you. Brett, when will we see your review of Dragon Age the Veilguard?
I'm thinking I'm going to do like a really deep discussion because my other podcasts, they all played it last year and I didn't play it whenever they played it, but I want to do like a full, like my thoughts podcast on it. So it'll probably be on Press X, that podcast, but I haven't beat it yet, but I'll probably beat it within the week.
Do it here. I don't give a fuck.
There ain't no deep dive time for this podcast. It's an hour and a half.
Motherfucker, I'm talking about make a video on this channel. I don't care.
I don't usually do videos anymore. I just like podcasting.
Now I fuck with Waffle. Let's not get it twisted. I fuck with Waffle House heavy, and all of its, because like in the South sometimes they have like variations of it. I remember there used to be a Huddle House in my town that was like a bootleg Waffle House. But no, Waffle House, when you've been out drinking all night or something like that, and you get those fucking the hash browns, dude. Man, I remember visiting Pecker Dupree in Atlanta, and that night when we were in that dude's Honda Prelude and we got pulled over, I don't know how we didn't get like put in jail that night because he was hauling ass in that Prelude. But at least I was high as fuck. We went to a Waffle House at like 2 a.m, and I had to have spent like $35 on food. Like it was nuts, but it was so good. It was like, who cares? But yeah, so big topic of the week, the Xbox presentation. I had this circled on my calendar because I was very interested in one game, cautiously optimistic about one game, indifferent on one game, and then there was a surprise game. So this was about a 50-minute presentation that took place, and we started off with the one game that I was looking forward to the most, and that was Forza Horizon 6. Now, Forza Horizon 6, I think it looks fucking awesome.
Oh, yeah. I'm very excited.
What's this $120 thing, though? You got some info for me here?
Oh, I forgot about it.
You motherfucker!
Edition. Let's see.
I'll be drinking my emergency-infused water while you pick it up.
The premium edition, as Sean would say, comes with... It's not showing up now. Oh, here we go. Includes a full game with early access, play 4 days early, May 15th, and VIP membership. I don't know what that means. Welcome pack. Don't know what that means. Time attack car pack. Don't know what that means. And car pass, 30 cars delivered to your game, 1 per week. 1 per week, 30 cars. So 30 weeks in a row, you get a new car. What?
Yeah, and the way I'm reading that is you're getting additional cars off the rip from that. It's a little expensive at $120. That to me seems more like a $90 to $100 price tier, and I am curious to see if those vehicles are exclusive to the pre-order thing with the premium pack. If so, that's pretty shitty. But I will reserve judgment until we get a little bit more information. But yeah, that's definitely something to keep an eye on with that. And I know like paying for early access sucks, but it's the way of the world now. You know,
well, what's really lame is, at least if the store is correct, only the $120 version gets you 4 days early access. If you buy the $100 version, you don't get it.
Do you get
what?
3 days?
That's crazy.
You don't get any early access to it?
No, it doesn't have it in the description for the $100 version. And normally what they do, which it seems like maybe they're nickel and diamond now, and I don't see it, and like maybe it'll come later on, but if you have Game Pass with Forza Horizon 5, if you paid for the 2 expansions, which were $40, you would get like early access to the game, and you would get those expansions whenever they release. That's what I was going to do again, because that's totally worth it. The expansions are awesome. So I was going to pay $40, get the game on Game Pass, and be able to play it early. But now it seems like that's not a thing this year, and it was with 4 and 5.
Yeah, but that's what happens when they're not selling consoles. You got to sell premium editions of games because nobody's playing on your console.
I mean, I would.
However,
I guess I'm not playing it early, but
I mean, I'll be honest with you. Unless I get a hookup at Xbox, I don't. I don't need to play it, or I kind of do.
You want to?
I want to, and it's a tax write off.
They're gonna get you.
But yeah, the game looks fucking amazing, and like everything I was talking about that I wanted if you know, you know, that I wanted in it, they put in it. They made it more community focused. There's toge racing. It's the biggest urban environment, which is great because I was bored as fuck in Horizon 5 with the scenery. It's like,
I love Horizon 5, man.
Dude, it's just like, here's some dirt. Here's a jungle. Whoopity-doo. It's like, no, dog, I want some, you know, and like all the roads were sandy and shit like that. It's fucking up your paint. No. This looks amazing. Obviously, a lot of JDM stuff. And I'm not, like I said in my video, I'm not a JDM fanboy. I've had one JDM car, and it was only for a couple of months. It was, well, originally, I was going to get, my first car was going to be a Acura Integra.
That was my first car.
Went to go look. A 2-door or a 4-door?
It was 2-door.
Oh, did it have the bubble? Oh no, so it had the wraparound headlights.
But by default it would have. But my cousin, I got it from my cousin. He redid like everything on that car. Oh. So it had new headlights, a body kit. It was awesome. I sent you pictures of it before.
I don't think you have.
I wish I still had it.
You fuck. What? Oh, do you still have the pictures? Send the pictures.
Oh, yeah. I'll send you pictures.
I
can find them.
So I had a 91 Honda Accord when I got in trouble because I threw a house party and we did a lot of damage to my house, and I owed my parents a lot of money. So I had to get a job at Sonic, and they took away what was my car, which was a Ford Explorer, and gave me the 91 Accord that my mom would drive because she would just drive back and forth to work, and it was only like 10-minute drive. So it was a gas sipper. And in that, I got an underage drinking ticket. Or no, it was underage possession of alcohol ticket, and I got an 80 and a 55 in like the span of like 2 months. So suffice to say, that car was not very good luck for me. I don't have a fetish for Japanese cars, but I think it's awesome. I love that they put in car meets. And what are you doing?
Trying to find my external hard drive that has all my old pictures on it because my Facebook got deleted and I lost everything.
Yeah. No, it's just light in his house. It's just that's just the sun coming in. What
did they think it was?
They said you got lights.
Oh no, it's just the sun.
But yeah, like the car meets are dope as fuck. The environments look great. I've seen some people talking about there's no American cars in the game, and it's like, what do you talk? I don't understand where this conversation is coming from. They showed JDM cars because that's what they were showing off, because you don't see many Mustangs or Chargers and Challengers in Japan. But they only listed the cars on the website that they showed in the video. And technically Lucid is a American company, and they showed a Lucid car. So it's like there's going to be more cars. All the cars on the website are just the ones they showed off in the trailer. They're not revealing the whole list yet. Boss Baby 202 member for 10 months. RGT is like a father figure to me. Brett is like a second father figure. John Spawnwave is like an absent abusive father figure to me. Well, at least you can recognize that, you know. Mm-hmm. But yeah, this game looks phenomenal. I don't think it could have looked any better. I love that they're tweaking the cars. I love that they're adjusting audio and stuff like that. Like, it's literally, you know what this is going to be? This is going to be like a Fast and the Furious game that we never got.
Dude, I was hoping that in this they were going to use the Tokyo Drift song, like for the hype trailer at the end. That would have been awesome.
I mean, they did make a Tokyo Drift game, and that is the only good I shouldn't say good, I should say acceptable Fast and Furious game, because everything else has been utter dog shit. They were originally going to make a Fast and Furious game like when the first movie was still hot, and it was going to be an open world game, and the people from Tokyo Extreme Racer Genki were the ones that were making it. But like they got cold feet for some reason, because They felt like they didn't know American car culture enough, and it's like, bro, you're just, I mean, American car culture at that time was just imitating Japanese car culture. You weren't doing anything different. It was just people trying to get fucking JDM shit and drive it fast. It's like that would have been, fucking outsource the environments or something like that. But it never ended up happening, unfortunately.
Well, yeah, Forza Horizon, I think 2 had Fast and Furious DLC.
Yeah, but it was self-contained.
I don't know. I didn't
It
play
was. I watched a video on it recently. Kitty XD LOL with 20MX. Thank you. Did you see the new Mario Galaxy movie trailer? I didn't.
I did. It looks very fun.
Well, you can talk about it then when we get to that point.
I mean,
because
just looks fun.
I
Not much
just
to say about it.
It
Yoshi's
does nothing
here.
for me. I saw Frog Luigi. Somebody tweeted Frog Luigi, a grown ass man. But yeah, like the movies. I'd rather just play a game. But to each their own. What did you think about? Wait. Mary High Guards Eve. Don't forget to leave.
Does that come out tomorrow?
Jeff. Yes. Jeff made Jeff made a tweet, and it was like, in 48 hours, everyone's gonna have to apologize to me. It's like, motherfucker, unless you're paying for marketing, are you paying for the marketing? You paid some people to play this game and show off this game, because nobody's playing this game, Jeffrey.
I don't know. What if it ends up being a big hit because of the controversy that it got? Did you hear about that? How like they didn't pay for the final spot. He just asked them.
Okay, we literally talked about it on this show, didn't we?
Okay, I thought so.
I feel like we did.
Another thing we talked about though that I wanted to get into.
What are you doing? We're in the middle of the Xbox
Forza
showcase.
Horizon 6. It's about that, you stoop. The last episode, I was just like naming off a bunch of random Japanese IP that they could do crossovers with, and I may have said Gundam, but I don't remember. But yeah, Gundam seems like it's going to be the first expansion that they're going to do.
I was they said a slur in the trailer. Wait a minute now. Dude. I was watching. Y'all know Slope's Game Room. He's a very British guy, like straight up, like probably MVG level of Britishness. And he was talking. He made a video about lost media in the arcades. And when you watch like the first 15 seconds, he talks about like arcade smells, and he definitely uses a bit of an antiquated term for cigarettes that they used to use in the UK. And I laughed so hard. I was like, this motherfucker, he just said like it was nothing. I was like, man, that's the one there. That's the one cool thing about England. That's the one good thing. But yeah, with the Gundam thing, I was hoping that it was Godzilla. Like when you heard the footsteps, I was like, "Oh, it's Godzilla!"
Yeah.
And then it was a Gundam, and I was like,
"Oh." I actually in my head I was like, "Oh, it's Godzilla," but no, it's Gundam. But they could still do Godzilla too.
But yeah, I think the game looks great. $120 edition. We'll put it on the sus meter. That's a little bit sus, but overall, I was definitely very impressed with it. And then we got Beast of Incarnation, and wow. I did not care about this.
Beast of Reincarnation.
That's how much I didn't care about it.
Dude, I'm surprised you don't think it looks at least a little good. I thought it looked great.
I think graphically speaking, it looks nice, but I am tired of random Asian setting.
Well, this isn't a Souls-like, so who cares? It looks better than a Souls-like.
Does every enemy have a life bar?
Doesn't matter if the enemy has a life
skill
bar.
Tree?
That doesn't make it a Souls-like.
Is there a skill tree? Yes.
That's
all these games just look the same.
Trees.
They all look the same to me.
This is not a Souls-like.
It's an action RPG
or nothing. Yeah, and it's got influence from frickin' Final Fantasy VII Remake with the slowed down tactical elements using the dog powers and stuff. It's got influence from DMC with the aerial combat. It's not just on the ground like Souls games. You're jumping up, you're doing stuff. It's got like projectiles, like third person shooting stuff. It's got it all. Like this is not this looks different. This looks cool to me. And the
It
world
looks
it seems really pretty, and the music seems like
it looks
near.
fine. It's just I personally feel like there is a massive influx of games like this, and I don't need another one. But like GM the man says, it's been in development for 6 years. It seems like we're starting to see a lot of fruits of labor from companies, and that was kind of something. I guess 6 years ago it wasn't quite as commonplace, but now it's a lot more common for
Oh
me.
yeah.
I mean, I don't think it'll be a bad game, and I do like and that's another good point. I should replace Brett with you. I guess everyone wants to do their
We'd
version of
have the
Ghost of
same
Tsushima.
opinion the whole show. That'd be a lot of fun.
I mean, well, no, but he's kind of right. Ghost was a game that definitely kind of changed the barometer with a lot of stuff, because up until then it was like, well, where are the ninja games? And it seems like since then there's been a large influx of games that look and have kind of a similar vibe to it. I'm sure it'll be fine.
I'm just happy it's not a Souls-like, honestly. If it would have been Souls-like, I would have not cared.
Is there parrying?
There is parrying.
Parrying, and every enemy has a life bar. Not a Souls-like though.
I want to know if you're using the face buttons or the shoulder buttons for attacking. If it's the face buttons, this is traditional action for sure.
What if you can map it?
I mean, I still usually, with how Souls games work, using the shoulder buttons, and I don't like that.
It'll be that's going to be a shoulder button parry. I will go ahead and call that right now.
The parry might be, yeah, but I'm hoping like the hitting isn't.
And then we got a game. Oh, you have more to say?
I mean, I was going to say, I think it looks really good, and it's crazy how this is what Game Freak is capable of when they have time and they don't have a 1-year development cycle to create a whole game. Like
I did like how they kept mentioning Pokemon in it. It's like, yeah, we make Pokemon, that shit that looks terrible, but we also need to make a game that looks somewhat modern. And then we got the surprise game from. I will go ahead on record as saying has to be the most overhyped and overrated studio like ever. Double Fine, Tim Schafer. I don't get that. I mean, obviously a game like Psychonauts 2 was really good, but like
Keeper was really good.
We got Kiln, which is a pottery multiplayer game where you make
pottery brawler party game. I don't know.
Yeah, both Psychonauts were good. Yeah, I'll give you that. But I just feel like whenever like a Double Fine game is announced, everyone's like, oh, it's gonna be great. And it's like, is it? I mean, there's been some hits, but it's like, let's see the game for what it is and see the game for what it's about. And I think the problem I had with this was it just felt like it went on forever.
It did.
Like they're just like, hey, this is what we're doing with the game, and look, you could do this. It's like, oh, okay, cool. And then you can also do this, and you can make. Everyone's just gonna make a penis for their pottery. Yeah. It's gonna be a bunch of peni around the floor,
or some melons or something.
I think it could be a game that maybe if like a popular streamer plays it, maybe it'll have some legs. But I just feel like, think of how many games that try to do a brawler thing a little bit differently have like come and gone already that were multiplayer focused. Like remember like Knockout King, what was it, Knockout Kings or something like that. I know Ubisoft did one. Game? Yeah, Ubisoft did one, EA did one, and it's just kind of like, all right,
And Knockout Kings was fun too. I'm surprised that failed so bad.
I mean, it's just there's a lot of games that you can play that are free, and it feels like, yeah, the animal one, and the animal one was I played that with was it the animal one? I played one of them with like Nate and MVG and John for a couple of nights, but it's just like, they kind of come and go, and it's like, did you make your money back on it? Did you make money off this project? I don't really know. And then we got Fable.
I mean, dude, wait, before Fable, with Kiln, It's just the fact that it's multiplayer that's like I'm not really into multiplayer games, but if they took this concept, this art style, this everything, it all looks pretty solid. It looks different. It doesn't look like Fortnite. That's great. But if it just would have been like a co-op action adventure game where you're still crafting your own pottery for each level and then you're working together or something like It Takes Two, that would have got me really excited. But when it's PvP, this doesn't look like it's for me. It kind of reminds me of like Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare or something, where it's just a little too out of my wheelhouse to care about it. But yeah, Fable.
And it's pottery. This was a game that, a lot of skepticism, a lot of scrutiny, and potentially rightfully so. You're a consumer. I will say I was pleasantly surprised by this game.
I think it looks great.
It's way better than I thought it was going to be. In terms of the world, in terms of the morality system, in terms of what you can do, in terms
1,000 NPCs that all have their own voices and dialogue and daily routines that you can follow throughout the day. Like that's really ambitious. And I know it's all talk right now. They got to prove it. And Fable as an IP is known for making false promises. But Peter Molyneux is gone now, and I don't think they would make the same mistakes as him. It seems like they know what they're doing.
Yeah, like I was like, wow, this actually looks really damn good. Like much better than I thought it was going to. Obviously, we still have to wait and see what a final product is, but it definitely made me a lot more interested in the game. I kind of like the amount of freedom that you have. I like that you don't have to play as the ugly woman, which I never
She
really
wasn't
thought
that ugly.
I mean,
She wasn't even ugly in my opinion. It was just some of the stills that came out of her making like a grossed out face and stuff.
I mean, I probably wouldn't date her, but if it was late night at the bar and there was no other options, you do what you got to do. Like, come on now. I mean, I've been with worse. I could say that with a full conscience. But yeah, I thought this looked really damn good, and I could tell that I liked it because that and Forza went by very fast for me, whereas it's not an Xbox exclusive.
Christian, this game's day one on PS5.
Yeah, Forza is not day one on PS5, which was the point of my video on yesterday that Brett didn't even watch, and he was complaining to me about it. And but yeah, that's day and date on PS5 and PC as well. But yeah, like time went by very fast watching those two games. Time slowed down with Beast of Reincarnation, and time just came to a halt with fucking Kiln. Yeah, but I'm liking Fable. I'm liking what I'm seeing, and I think it has a lot of potential.
Yeah, it seems really cool. The only thing I thought that this deep dive was missing was a bigger look into what you're doing outside of like the story and dialogue with the NPCs and all that. Like they didn't really show the open world, which this is the first real open world Fable game, which I didn't even know they were going to go that route at all, but it does make sense with it being playground games.
Well, yeah,
so that's exciting.
They said from the jump you can go anywhere you want. I want to see the consequences system. They said that every action has a reaction or something like that. I feel like that is dramatically overpromised in a lot of games. I hope it's a bit more realized in this game. I still think that there's a lot to discuss with it and a lot to show from it because, like you said, it was very curated. But I thought it looked
combat.
Yeah, I mean they showed the cockfight.
A little bit of combat, but not. I mean, even that giant cock that she fought was like 10 seconds of the overall.
How long do you fight your cock?
At least 11 seconds.
Okay. But yeah, I thought that game looked great, and it's kind of crazy to be sitting here in January and be like, wow, there are two really good-looking Xbox games that are coming out this year, and potentially with E-Day and stuff like that, could end up being a good year for the brand.
Plus Halo comes out.
Not gives a fuck
I know you don't care about Halo because there's no multiplayer.
Yeah,
Still
exactly.
a big deal.
It could be a very good year for the Xbox brand in terms of the software that they're bringing out. Everything else is crumbling around them, but whatever, as long as I get the games, like I'm happy. So overall, I thought it was a really good presentation. If I walk away from a presentation liking half of the games that were shown, that's very promising to me. So, yeah.
I still think Beast of Reincarnation looked awesome. I think you're crazy for thinking it looks generic.
So then you got 3 out of 4.
Yep. 3 out of 4. So I was pretty happy. Now I just want to play them ASAP. Now, do you want to go down this news list?
I can. I'm fine.
All right, I got to bring it back up. Let's see. Donkey Kong Country Returns HD gets a free update for Switch 1 and Switch 2.
That shit was so weird.
Random.
But I mean, hey, they added in stuff that probably should have been in the original release of it. It doesn't make it attractive enough for me to want to buy it, but hey, you know what? I can't complain about that.
I played a not Switch version of that game when it came out on Switch because I never played it before, and it was good. Yeah, but it was really the ending was really hard.
It's a challenging game.
Let's see. Anything actually interesting here? Switch 2 finished December with 4.4 million units sold in the US, double the install base of the Switch 1 in that time.
I have seen so much nonsense about Switch 2 sales and motherfuckers arguing on Twitter that it made me completely avoid the topic. Like, that's how bad it was. Because technically speaking, both sides are correct. Did it sell less than the Switch 1 did in its first holiday? Yes, it did. However, you had fucking a new Mario and a new Zelda in the first year of the Switch 1's life cycle. You had Mario Kart as a launch game and Donkey Kong and a bunch of other crap filler along with it. It's apples to oranges, in my opinion. And spoiler alert, it doesn't fucking matter because the Switch 2 is not going to sell as much as the Switch 1 did. The PlayStation 3 didn't outsell the PS2. The PS4 didn't outsell the PS2. Like, you get a spike, and then it's about keeping it around there. It's about not having a Wii to Wii U situation. Like, especially in the economy that you're in and the way that everything's going. Like, it's such a stupid fucking conversation that's done by two very disingenuous sides, in my opinion. No, Night Raven, I will not until the money dries up. Before we get into James, you got it. Cody James with the $5 dono. Oops, I didn't mean to do it twice. What happens to Playground if Fable struggles like Cyberpunk did at launch? They're fine, honestly, because they got Forza Horizon. Forza Horizon 6 is going to do numbers. It is
even
going
on just Xbox and PC initially. It's going to do numbers,
and then when it comes out on PS5, dude. Because what are you? Not to be mean, but what the fuck are you playing on your PS5 this year? You're playing mostly third-party games and Wolverine and maybe Saros, however you pronounce it. But like, that's a game that's going to give you so much content, dude. Like, so much content. And it's going to be a game that constantly adds in more stuff. I mean, look at any Forza Horizon game from launch to like 2 years later. Like, they add in so much stuff. But
what's cool about Forza is, at least with 5, you could see how many players like bought the game within the game. So we'll know numbers based on what it says in the game. Obviously not all sales because it'll be on Game Pass, but at least player wise, we'll know how many people are playing.
And but then you got Game Pass and stuff like that.
That's what I'm saying, but still.
Well, Horizon 5 sold extremely well on PS5.
I know, exactly. That's what I'm saying. And it actually sold well originally on PC and Xbox too, despite being on Game Pass.
Maybe PC. Iron Smasher with a $2 dono. Bear down. Do I have like a groan?
What?
Like a bear. Like, "Arr." Yeah.
When's PlayStation gonna have a showcase? I want to know. I want to know what they're bringing this year. Is that it? Just Wolverine and
No, they'll
Staros?
be, the fucking idiots will hype up that the biggest PlayStation 5 showcase ever happening and since the dawn of time is about to happen. And then it'll be, hi, we're raising the prices on a state of play. Here's some Wolverine, here's some Intergalactic, and a bunch of third-party games.
You think Intergalactic is this year or?
Fuck no, they're just going to show it because they haven't shown anything from it besides the bald chick. Iron Smasher with another $2 donation. Thank you, Iron Smasher. When should I sell my Xbox? It already has dust. Well, that is an appreciating asset right now. So you might want
more
to
expensive.
You might want to hold on to it for a little longer.
I mean, have Game Pass and then it's paying for itself.
Yeah.
Like you don't even have to have Game Pass every month. Just like any month that something drops, pay for a month and play it.
Yeah, that's
this year's going to be really impressive, I think, like software wise, third party and first party.
All right, what's your next topic?
All right, Ubisoft is dying slowly. They have canceled 6 games, including the Prince of Persia Sands of Time remake that they initially revealed and then said, never mind, we're restarting. They canceled the restarted version. And the trailer is still up for the canceled the canceled version before this canceled version, which is funny.
It's a decision. They're fucked, dude. They are fucked.
Their stock is below $1, by the way.
They are.
It used to, at the peak Ubisoft, I believe it was up to like 150 something. Now it's down below $1.
And the thing is, it's like, what do you do? What can you do? And supposedly one of the 6 games was the Splinter Cell game.
No, I was hoping
that's what the streets. That's what I've been hearing through some connections that they're thinking that it was the Splinter Cell game.
Yeah, and I don't know if you saw, but they said they wanted to pivot focus to open world games and games as a service, as if that's not what the fuck they've been doing for the past decade. That's mainly what they focus on. So I don't know what they're talking about. They canceled the few games that people were excited for, like Prince of Persia and Splinter Cell, and
because those are one and done games. They delayed Black Flag remake.
Yeah, I'm scared of that. I'm scared that it's going to be completely.
They'll probably put Cave S and Yasuke in it.
I think it's going to function like new AC, but I just want it to work like old AC. I like the older games better than like the new structure.
Yeah. I just want, I mean, Black Flag to me is a game that you don't have to remake it. You just gotta beef up put a new graphics engine in it and keep everything else. You know what you could do? You could change up the combat a little bit. I wouldn't mind that. A little bit more refined combat.
But keep the parts where you're on the boat and you swing over to the other side and start killing people. That was always the coolest thing ever.
I just feel like they're gonna fuck it up. Like your confidence at this. I think it's on GOG, Christian. I'm pretty sure you could get it on PC. My confidence in Ubisoft is at an all-time low right now. They're actually canceling events and stuff that they were doing for content creators and stuff. I got some emails about that. But then they're like, we're going to do the Division 3 and we're going to bring back the Division 1. It's like, bro, you got to chill with this.
They own so much precious IP that they are just floundering right now. Like, people love the Division. Like, it's not my thing necessarily, but that's a big IP that, like, the third one should have already come out a long time ago. They canceled that one that was going to be, like, the free-to-play one.
Did you ever play the Division
Heartlands?
2?
Yeah, that's the only one I beat. the Division Heartlands got canceled like a year or two ago or something like that, and they showed like gameplay and everything of that. I don't know what they're doing.
Nobody does. Nobody does.
First off, they have way too many employees. They don't need 19,000 employees.
There it is. Fail for sale coming through. Sands Time is currently $2 on GOG, and it would run on a 20-year-old PC.
I'm about to buy that.
GOG is the way to go. I've actually thought about like making a mini PC that's just for GOG. Like, I don't know. Like, I want it to be like when you turn it on, GOG just pops up.
Yeah, you can have it. I mean, GOG automatically logs in every time I go to my desktop, so you can clearly do that.
And you could, I mean, obviously just use it as a kind of a retro PC machine to play, 2000s, mid 2000s and back games. I don't know,
and on GOG, isn't the whole thing you're buying the actual product and not just the license to the product?
Yeah. It's real ownership or what have you. The problem is though, is that sometimes you got to fuck around with settings, and controllers can be a fucking bitch.
Wait, do you think Prince of Persia? Because I remember one time I actually had to refund one of them because it was an older Steam game and it didn't have controller support, like on the Steam version. I wonder if the original works on GOG like with a controller.
Well, I mean, you could do X input.
This sounds like PC stuff I don't want to deal with.
Well, no, I mean, because it'll tell you on GOG if there's controller support.
Okay. Then I'm trying to find it.
And if there's not, I think there's a way like around it. I don't know.
The Witcher 1 is $1.50 right now.
Without controller support, though.
Oh, The Witcher 2 is only $3. That's a great game. I've not played the first one, though.
All right, back to Ubisoft.
Yeah, they suck.
Yeah, they're fucked. I guess I really don't have much to say about it. DC Fat Cat with a $2 dono. Forza 6 needs 16 gigs of RAM. In this economy, well, I mean, you just got to sell a kidney or two. Yeah, and it's just gonna get worse, pal. But yeah, Ubisoft, they're fucked. Someone's gonna probably try and swoop in and buy them soon. I think if their stock is at less than $1, I might be able to buy Ubisoft.
Oh, all the Prince of Persia games are on sale right now. Hella cheap.
See, there you go. They have controller support.
Doesn't say on the store.
Let's
oh,
see.
You can buy the entire series for $7.96. Or at least Sands of Time, Warrior Within, Two Thrones, and Prince of Persia.
I don't see anything about controller support, though.
Oh, man.
But I'm sure there's a way around it. Let's see. GOG, Prince of Persia, controller support. Doesn't
Forza. Oh, yeah, you already read that.
Download a program DS for Windows. Oh, that's for well, here. They got guides and stuff.
I'm not doing all that.
You download one thing.
Too much work.
You can get a widescreen patch too.
Okay, that sounds kind of cool.
Oh, now look, you literally download two different
Pickle Rick
things.
with the $2 dono when GTA 6 Online drops. Wait, GTA Online shutdown? Question mark.
When GTA 6 Online drops, will GTA Online shut down?
Oh, no.
The current one, no. And GTA 6 Online is not going to be a day one thing.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a bit of a
at least a month gap.
Here we go. See, you get the widescreen patch. You copy this to your game folder. Controller fix. Button mapping. You just can't map start. Here's all of them.
They all have to have it. Like, not one of them has controller support.
This probably takes literally 2 minutes to do for each individual.
Not if you're a PC idiot.
Oh, you know what? Go play the remake. Oh wait.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'll go play that.
Or I mean, you could just play the PS2 fucking version and upscale it.
Yeah. I still have to re-download all the emulators on my new ROG.
Don't you have an external hard drive with everything on it?
They wiped my old one, so I didn't know they were going to do that.
External, like an external hard drive that you plug in that has.
Yeah, I mean, oh no, like I don't have anything.
Oh yeah, Steam input
pre-downloaded.
You could do Steam input on
it. I'm just never gonna play them.
Okay, that's fine. What else you got?
Let's see. Other things on the list is Pokemon is coming to Universal Studios globally. You don't care about that. Doug Bowser joins Hasbro.
I saw someone talking about how like this was going to help Nintendo invade the toy market. I'm like, what in the fuck? What kind of bleach did your mother drink when you were in the womb to think that like Doug Bowser is some secret fucking agent going to Hasbro to do shit for Nintendo? Like, what the fuck are you on about? That would be like thinking, oh, Reggie left Pizza Hut to go work at Nintendo, and we're gonna get Pizza Hut video games now. Like, no, that's not how any of this works.
Idiots.
But yeah, good for him. Maybe he'll actually do something at Hasbro, because you know, like when I talked about Devin Pritchard in that video, I said, name me 5 things Doug Bowser did at Nintendo of America in his whole tenure. Nobody can. I can't.
Did you see him respond to that comment with like the roll eyes emoji? He posted something like, I'm playing this game, and then someone said this is the first game he's ever played, and he, like, now that he doesn't work at Nintendo, he can actually give snapbacks on Twitter, I guess, and he just sent an eyes rolled emoji. He's never done anything like that before.
He should have said, just running a business here.
Yeah. He should have said, I actually just bought this game after I plowed your mom. You know what I mean? Give him
we got one thing. Business. What the hell? Can you decipher LATAM? What the fuck is LATAM?
Doug Bowser pushed for. I don't know.
Latin America local. Oh, okay. Fuck, J. Arthur, you threw me off there. Doug Bowser pushed for Latin America localization and presence, more so in Brazil. Okay, there's one thing. I'll accept it. Any other news? No, you're good, dude. I was just like, I've never heard it that way before, but obviously other people have.
Veteran Nintendo producer Kensuke Tanabe, known for Metroid Prime and Paper Mario, reportedly confirms retirement. You don't care about this stuff. He
saw that Metroid Prime 4. He was like, God damn, my name's attached to this? No. We need to end this right now. I'm out. I'll see y'all later. Good luck with the future of the franchise. My time is done here, though. I gotta adjust my hand because God forbid.
That was bad. I saw it. But I also am curious about more of your thoughts on Final Fantasy. I know you made a video about it, but how you feeling about it on Switch? Or are you just gonna say go watch the video?
We talked about it. We talked about it earlier in this episode.
No, we talked about a little bit, like the door and stuff. You didn't actually give like your full thoughts.
Yeah, go watch the video. Um,
Nah.
what do you want to talk about with Devin Pritchard? There's nothing to talk about with Devin Pritchard. She hasn't done anything yet. She's existing. If anything, she's much more qualified than Doug fucking Bowser and Reggie Pizza May. Like, I got no beef with her. I got no beef with her yet. I need to see some things happen, but you know, I have no reason to believe she's been with the company for 20 years. Reggie was fresh off a Pizza Hut. Doug Bowser was, they dug him up for some prehistoric fossil dig site and was like, well, your name is Bowser. You're going to be Nintendo of America now. Okay, cool. What do I do? You just sit in an office. You know, you could do some stuff with pushing into Brazil. Okay, I'll make that my mission. That was it.
Did you see that Fable's gonna have like cutaways like The Office, like people being interviewed, like talking?
Yeah, the giant guy. They showed that.
Well,
with
not
the
just
giant
him,
guy.
but like more characters in the game. But yeah,
what
how
the
that
fuck
first
is Elon Musk gonna do to run Nintendo? I feel like he's a little
make it
bit
all AI.
Like, that's a terrible decision. That's horrible. You're bringing in yet another person who knows nothing about the company beyond just, you gotta be realistic about shit, dog.
He'd fire everyone and have AI do everything, and then it'd be terrible.
And fucking make all the games are gonna be autonomous and use lithium fucking batteries or whatever, and then your fucking Switch 2 will catch on fire and it won't be able to put out the fire like with an electric car.
Sean, did you pre-order the talking flower?
No, God, no.
Oh,
no.
Man.
I was not
for a video.
I was not a huge fan of the talking flower like in the game. Like he was okay, but I wasn't a huge fan of him. And I don't believe we've seen that before, though, right? That wasn't the first time they showed it, or was it?
Seen that. We've definitely.
Yeah. It's just coming out now.
It'd be cool if they like worked with like Amazon and like made it like an Alexa that had like the flower's voice.
Well, Nintendo and Amazon don't get along. You remember you couldn't buy Nintendo shit off of Amazon for a while.
Yeah.
They'll probably make their own fucking thing where it's like, hello, this is Miyamoto. It is 27 degrees outside.
Maybe.
You are cold. It did. Supposedly the snow is like getting worse here. My grandma said
to look outside.
Dude, my grandma said there was already like 9 inches at her house and she's like 20 minutes or like 15 minutes away from me. Granted, I'm a little bit closer to the coastal line, so
I don't want to go get groceries.
Oh, here's a good comment.
So I'm about to order it all.
Why you hate Pokemon, you freak? Will you be happy if Pokemon Company sues you based on copyright issues? What in the fuck? Your mother needs to take away your phone. Okay, I understand it's snowing outside. I understand we've got cabin fever. Maybe you don't have a winter coat. You got a little frostbite on your fingers. Your mother needs to take away your phone, though. I'm very concerned about you.
You freak.
But yeah. I don't hate Pokemon. I've been playing Pokemon longer than you've been alive. I was there on the streets with Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue. What are you talking about? I was there day one. I was watching the motherfucking cartoon. Catch them, gotta catch them all. Gotta catch them all. Pokemon.
Electro, Dignit, Linoran, Mankey, Venusaur, Rattata,
Squirtle,
something
Pidgey. I just want the games to be better. I feel like after, 30 years almost, they could have evolved a little bit. Sorry for having standards.
Yeah. Anyway, anything else before we gotta go?
I guess that's about it. Thank you all for hanging out with us. I know we were on a weird time today. I was kind of had a cold going on, and I ended up falling asleep before the spawn cast even went on. I was just going to couch it because it's kind of cold down here. And yeah, I fell asleep. But thank you all for hanging out with us. Thank you to everyone who supported the stream today. Sean G for gifting a membership, The Real Console Fanboy, Gingerbread Tiger Woods, Boss Baby, Kitty, Cody, Iron Smasher, DC Fat Cat, Pickle Rick, new channel member right here at the end, RIP CDMR. We will be live on the after show in just a moment. If you are a channel member, you have access to that. Go check out the post tab on this channel right here. And yeah, I'm RGT85. Brett, anything you want to plug?
Yeah, go follow me on Instagram at BrettNLL or Brett Medlock.
Which one is you don't have two Instagram handles?
You do. You have a handle, and then you have your name that you could search.
Oh, we do have one last thing here. Iron Smasher with another $2 dono. Any advice for YouTube growth? I'm stuck. I mean, just make what you want to make, and don't go into it like I need to grow. Like once I hit like 500K, like I knew that was kind of my plateau, for my main channel. And it probably, it'll grow some, but it'll probably never go much higher than that. And like I'm okay with that as long as people are watching and enjoying the content and stuff. But yeah, the main thing is just have fun and focus on the things that you want to talk about. And an audience will eventually find you. I can't tell you how many times I'm just scrolling on YouTube and there's like a million videos on the sidebar from like these smaller channels that I've never heard of. And then sometimes I end up watching them and I'm like, hey, this is good shit. I'll continue to watch you. But yeah, just stick with it.
Yeah, just like keep at it and you'll get better honing your craft.
All right, folks. We'll catch you sometime this week. All right, later.
Later.